Hey guys, welcome back to No Money Spent. Now, I wanted to do a bit of an update, kind of just reset things, get everyone back on the same page. What ended up happening this week was after my Hut Champs rewards, for whatever reason, it did not record, so I didn't see or get to show you guys the pack opening for Hut Champs and Rivals and all of that. I didn't really pull anything of substantial value, but what I did was acquire enough coins to make a giant purchase on No Money Spent, and I wanted to do it not because I thought it was tremendous value, but because I wanted to show you guys that it is possible by playing No Money Spent. So we're going to go over a huge team update, show you what I did with my rewards, and some of the cards that I'm targeting. This is after the spreadsheet hockey event did come out. So again, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure you click subscribe and like on the video. All right, let's get into it. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's take a quick look at the team first. We're going to start first with the forward line. So we did pack X Factor, Connor McDavid in the choice pack, and I did get enough power-up collectibles to go from 88 to 89. So that was a pretty easy one to do. There's no reason not to upgrade Connor McDavid to his fullest tier. I also got Mika Zibanejad up from 88 to 89. There wasn't really any huge benefit in terms of his skating going up, anything like that. His abilities, I didn't really care about going from 88 to 89, but I had an extra 85 overall card to just get him up to 89, so I thought that, hey, why not do that? He has been a great centerman for me. Barzal is still one of my favorite cards to use in this game, guys. It just goes to show you it doesn't always have to be just whatever 89 or 90 overall card that you have because the card says 90 overall. Doesn't mean that 85 cards can't be absolute bears, and this Matthew Barzal X Factor has been great. Elite Edges, guys, I'll say it, until I'm blue in the face, is one of the best zone abilities in the game. You can create so much stuff in the corners and just going left to right with Elite Edges. So that being said, here is the huge one. We've gone and done it. We went and made the 89 Keith Tkachuk. Now, I had about 180,000 coins, and I was about halfway to the Central Division. Now, the Central Division is one of the more expensive ones, so it literally cost me almost all my coins, about 170,000 coins to finish it off and get Keith Tkachuk done. But he has been one of my favorite cards. The reason why I made him is because I needed either a left-handed winger or a right-handed defenseman. Keith Tkachuk has been one of my favorite cards so far, even on my God squad, so I wanted to grab him. Got Jared McCann, who's been one of the best centermen with Unstoppable Force, and Pasternak's shot makes up for the fact that he turns like a boat. I don't know what it is. Again, guys, his agility is just so low in this game, and what's nuts is that it's only 85, and Barzal's is only at 87, but it's Elite Edges that makes up for everything else. So he is on my second line. Stamkos has been a love-hate relationship. If you've been watching this series, you know that Stamkos, for whatever reason, just will not score for me, and then he goes and gets hat tricks out of nowhere. So he's at 85. I'm really debating going to 86, and I think what I'm going to do, I have the power-up collectibles because I did get 11 wins in champs. I've got 3 just sitting here, but I'm going to wait just to see what happens next week. If someone else gets an upgrade on my team like Barzal that I really want to get, I'd rather do that over Steven Stamkos. So he's at 85 right now, no big rush. This Tage Thompson card, still one of my favorite centermen and just overall cards in general to use. If you put Unstoppable Force on him, he's 6'6". He just doesn't lose the puck. And again, I've talked about this as well. Once you get to Division 2 and above, you're playing a different game than almost everyone else. The way that the game plays, it's not nearly as fun, but you need bigger players to be able to hold on to the puck because time on attack is so much more important playing against guys that are extremely good at the game because the more time that you have in the offensive zone, the less you have to defend. And then we've got Teuvo Teravainen, which might be one of EA's best ever free overall cards because, again, they just gave him away. I love this card, especially with Elite Edges as well. And getting Keith Tkachuk bumped him down to the third line. So now my third line is pretty potent as well. Fourth line, we got Dale Hawerchuk. We took our shot on Gretzky and Lemieux, and we missed. But we got Dale Hawerchuk. I would not recommend upgrading him, but because he was our first icon, I was like, hey, or one of our first icons, the one that we got in the choice back, I said, hey, why not? On December 1st, he will go up to an 86, and he will go up to 88 speed. Again, you guys can tell, if you go through the tiers, guys, and they don't go up speed, it's because they go up by 0.5 in speed, acceleration, and agility, or speed and acceleration, sorry. And then on the next one, that means that they will get it. The problem with icons is that obviously they only go up by +1 every month unless they get like a charity card or something that where they get just a random one thrown out. They will go up and meet that, but it's it's so infrequent, there's no way to predict it. So his 86 will have 88 speed and acceleration, which is fine. And actually 84 faceoffs makes him a little bit more potent at center. Kuznetsov there just for fly of the zone. And this play of the year, Valeri Nichushkin, has also been very, very good. If you are looking for someone that has unstoppable force, much like Tage Thompson, who's big, 88 speed has been great on this card. He's just, getting a little long in the tooth because my team has actually improved quite a bit. All right, on to defense. Made a huge acquisition. Obviously, Mike Green, if you watch the debut video of him, he has been really fun to use with elite edges. I've really liked this card, and if you made him, there's really no need to go out and make Charlie McAvoy. They're almost the exact same card. That is what it is. It's up to you guys. But then we went and made Jacob Slavin. So the reason why is just my defense was lacking a little bit more than my forward once I made Keith Tkachuk as well, and we're slowly working towards getting up to 89. The issue with spending all my coins on Keith Tkachuk is I didn't have enough coins to buy cards to upgrade to Jacob Slavin's 89, which I will be doing, which pumps Bowen Byram down. The next acquisition I have to make is a right-handed defenseman. Actually, two of them. I kind of want to move on from Fox. I'm just not enjoying his card. The speed is nice, but it's just not nearly enough to make up for the fact he can't bump anyone off the puck. We've got this Scott Niedermayer, who, again, if you are completely free to play, I recommended early on to get for the seasonal collectible trade-in set. I did it. I really liked his 86 overall card, and when he goes up to 87 at December 1st, he will go up to 90 speed and acceleration, which is extremely usable. Very, very usable, and I've always liked Scott Niedermayer. So, the cards I want to talk about real quick. So, I'm going to get Slavin to 89. I've been making multiple Master Set players, guys, and I know that when I talk to you guys about if you're completely free to play, I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you can, you're getting a ton of rewards. Like, if you're playing as much as me, you're getting exceptional amount of rewards, whether it be rivals, squad battles, hut champs, all of that. You're getting a lot of stuff that you can trade in for these milestone collectibles or whatever the collectibles are. And also, the thing I want to mention is they're not very expensive. I think people are overlooking the fact that Master Set players this year are going for like 150,000 coins when you do the math on them. And after the Black Friday sale where everyone bought Ultimate Choice and just Ultimate Packs, the market crashed on just cards on the market. So you can make a Master Set player for very cheap. And I'm a big proponent of just, you can make these cards and trade them in the future. You can trade in an 89 for, eventually when it comes out, like 7 collectibles, or there'll probably be a better way to do it, and I'll have a video that'll go over that. But Team of the Year is coming. We talk about it a lot. Evo was first, but then Team of the Year, we'll find out 6 cards that will essentially always match their highest overall card for free. They're the best cards in the game, and you want to be prepared a little bit, so I'm starting to think a little bit about that. So I was thinking maybe I make Charlie McAvoy, and then my top 4 is phenomenal on defense for a no money spent team. But what I think I'm going to do is grab Dougie Hamilton's Team of the Week. I'll show you guys his card. Just cards like that where their value crashes because they're not the big flashy Master Set players, things like that. And you can really grab some cards that will, benefit you quite a bit. Like Tage Thompson was a perfect example. But Dougie Hamilton's Team of the Week card, he is one of my favorite defensemen just because he's so big, and he's a former Ice Dog. But he's going for like 35,000 coins. He's got 87 speed, 88 acceleration, but the fact that he's 6'6" makes up for that. That's why I want to grab him. 30K for a card like this is going to replace Fox fairly easily, and then I'll figure out what to do with my other defenseman spot. In net, I'm still using base Markstrom, guys. There's really no reason to go out and use anyone else until there is a new fire goaltender. Goalie is all based on how you play and how you perform. Lastly, just want to touch on team builders again. Because I made 1, I've got to try and make 2. Reason being, guys, is that how it's worked in the past is when the new team builders come out, it'll probably be in December, middle of December. That's when it was last year. There'll be like a 93 overall team builder sets that you can trade in. It'll usually take 2 of the 89s to get the 93s or however, whatever the overall is. So if you're going to make 1, you got to make 2. Because the prices for these will shoot up. All the base cards to make these things will just explode because everyone is trying to make the new hotness. So you got to be prepared. Having 1 is great, but if you're going to have 1, you got to have 2. If you're going to have 3, you got to have 4. And it is fairly easy to make them if you're saving your untradeable rewards and just kind of putting them away. Again, if you're free to play and you're not playing a ton, I wouldn't recommend it at all. I think the value is a little rough. But if you're getting a ton of rewards every week, you might as well try. For example, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get Oldie Olli Jokinen because Olli Jokinen's been really good at center for me, or Larry Murphy. Larry Murphy, I need another right-handed defenseman, for example. The problem is the Metro is so expensive, but I'm about halfway, a little bit more than halfway to Olli Jokinen, and Atlantic Division teams are pretty cheap, so that's probably where I'm going to go, but we'll wait and see. All right, guys, so we got a bunch of new cards on the team. We're going to go into some Hut Champs as of right now. Again, just trying to get to 11 wins. Been grinding out the Hut Champs lately, the no money spent team. And we're 10-6. We've got 4 games left. We just got to win one more. So we'll hop into Hut Champs here, see if we can finish out the week strong. If I win, I'll probably keep going. You know, there's no harm in keep trying. I'm competitive. So we'll see if we can't, maybe we get 14 wins. Who's to say? All right, let's get into a game. Get there first. Let's go. Barzal. Backdoor. Let's go, McDavid. Yes, sir. Waited him out there, boys. Waited him out. He tried to cover the backdoor pass, but McDavid just kind of kept sneaking in from behind. On the faceoff, guys, if you lose the draw, you want to try and make sure you stay in, you force him into the middle. So right there, like, I lost the draw, but I just try to force him into the middle because there's just so many guys there. Nice, Barzal. Let's get going. There's nowhere to go. Let's go, Pasta. Come on. Set up the overload a little bit. He's playing kind of aggressive. You get tip? Oh, McCann almost had it. Nice. Aggressive. Oh, McCann missed the tap in. Point maybe? Yeah, we'll reset. Get the third line out there. Gotta watch out for the speed on this Larkin. Brutal. I thought I covered it, but I should have manually poke-checked to try for the intercept. All right, let's go. Getting his way. See, like we knocked it off his stick here, but he gets it right back. That's like the one, like another like annoying thing about poke checking is that like you seem like when you do it half the time you knock it off, but they get it right back. I'm gonna stick lift. All right, he's just winning it straight back, so we gotta tie it up next time. There's, see, like right there, like no, those poke checks are working, but then on the rush there, it's like nope. Big save. Don't get wrapped. Big save. I mean, it can't give up that cross crease, but frustrating. I thought we played really well that period, too. Get going, McDavid. You got speed? Let's go! That far side wrister with McDavid, man. He's so good. He's been just going backhand straight back. So we're going to try. I don't know how good he is at the draw. We'll find out here, but I'm just going to do a tie-up here. I just can't lose the tie-up. And we don't. Perfect. There we go. If you guys haven't watched my face-off video, please go watch that. It will teach you how to do all the counters and what your opponent is trying to do. He's not switching in the defensive zone either. Like, he is just using the same player. Bad play by me. I got to cover a 2-on-1, which is absolute death in this game. Nice. Tkachuk, let's go. Try him out here. Shot. Oh, almost got it. Let's start cycling around a little bit. Wow, why was that pass so slow? Let's go, manual goalie. Let's get this puck out. Perfect. All right, you take advantage of that. Bailed out. If you guys don't know how to manual goalie, it's L1 plus X or A. You want to do it at the very last second to kind of mess with your opponent. If you do it too early, they'll know, and it's very easy to get scored on. He just cuts into the middle every single time. I've got to be aware of that. That's a great move behind the net. Oh, my God, I haven't seen that since NHL 21. Oh, let's go, Stamkos. Now's your time. I don't know why I was trying to pass that. And I can't get tied up here, so I've got to... I don't want to lose the draw on a tie-up, so I've got to go stick lift. And that's fine if he wins that. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's a nice tip goal. That's a great play. I just got in his way, though. That was a really nice play. It's a great tip. Frustrating, man. I really needed a bury. We needed a bury on that sequence after the goal. That's a nice tip. Milestone Crosby. Let's go. I got to stop going for this Hail Mary plays. Wow. Nice poke check. Dude, Slavin's poke check is automatic. What in the world? How did I lose that? Oh, my goodness. This is what I'm talking about. Nice, Slavin. Backdoor. Let's go. That's one. Okay, Zibanejad. Now we got 2-on-1 if we're not careful. Getting really aggressive here. I need to take a look at that again. That, like, changed directions. Okay. Just how she goes sometimes, fellas. Just how she goes. Get by him, Tage. Let's go. Fake the cut in. Let's go! Stamkos! I mean, we're not going away. What a play by Stamkos there. Okay, all right. He wants that 86 so bad. Let's go. Shushkin. Just ran out of room. Good poke check. Get this back. Let's go. What a manual goalie. Oh, this guy just wants it. He wants it. Good for him. He's just ozone ragging. Trying to kill the clock, not let me touch it. Fair enough. Just worried about Stamkos. See if we can do anything with Kachuk. Need someone in front, please. Oh, my goodness. Kachuk. Let's go on the dunk. Yo, it's not over. It's not over. 16 to go. We're going to have time for one more. I ran out of room. He followed me. He's just going to rag it. Yeah. No, that's the smart play. Unreal. I mean, it was a good game. It was a fun game. That game winner, I think, was that not the green goal? I mean, that goes off my own guy. 3 more chances to get to 11. Man, time on attack, shots. We did well. We did well. I'm not upset with that. You know, I mean, like, it happens. Goals go both ways. Kachuk felt good. Kachuk felt nice. So did Slavin. I don't even have an 89 yet. So, all right, 10 and 7. Let's go. Second chance at it. Going. There we go, McCann. Got Pasta with you. Oh, dude, I needed a lefty. For some reason, I thought Pasta was a lefty, and he was on the other side. Like, that's a brutal pass to let get through, though. Nice zone denial. Dude. Let's go, Zibanejad. So, like, that right there, that play right there, I went in after him pretty hard because I knew I would switch to Thompson, and then I'd be able to attack him, like, in the middle of the ice. So, if you're going to push him to the outside and put some pressure on, you've got to make sure that you've got someone there right afterwards, because if they make that move and they don't, tip this maybe, Thompson. Weak shot. We're going to backhand straight back. Yeah, he's playing for the... Let's go! There it is! Oh, is that it? Couple of nice tips, or a nice tip shot there. Zibanejad is going to send him packing, and we've locked up 11 wins on the Nada dollars. Okay, not bad at all. That one was quick. I love Zibanejad's card, guys. On center, I play him on the wing on the God Squad just because my centers are kind of stacked. But I like the lineup flexibility, and that was huge to get that win. He didn't have any shots on goal in about 13 minutes into the first, so love it. Great game. We lock up 11 wins, and maybe we go for another one. I mean, that was a quick one. Why don't we do one more? I want to take a look, show you guys rewards and why I talk about 11 wins, right? So top 100, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to get top 100 anytime soon. I've been struggling this year, and that's fine. But we'll go to the wins. All right, you got 15, 13, 11. And the issue is that at 11 wins, you get 5 Hut Champs collectibles. But 13 wins, you get the same. You get 5. So from 11 to 14 wins, you are getting 5 Hut Champs collectibles. That needs to change because the difference between 14 wins and 11 wins is a massive skill gap. That is a massive skill gap. And then at 15 wins, you get 6 Hut Champs collectibles. I mean, that if you're getting 15, you're a very, very good player. But that being said, the only difference between 11 wins and 13 wins is the Jumbo Elite Players Pack. Instead, you get a Jumbo Premium Players Pack. That is it, right? So, and the same Hut Champs the Hut Champs points. So there's really no reason to stress out after you get 11 wins to go to 13 wins. However, we've got 2 games remaining, and I'm a competitive guy, so we're gonna try one more. If we lose this one, then we don't have to play that last one. But if we do, maybe who's to say we get up to 13 wins in this week's Hut Champs. So let's get back into it. Let's see. We lose this one, runs over. We keep our 11 wins. We win. We keep going. If I'm not mistaken, this guy made GWC in the first year I called it when I was working the Game World Championship, which is back, and I need to talk about the Game World Championship on the channel. Because I will be involved again. So if you are, or sorry, it's called the NHL World Championship now. And yeah, I believe he made it in 2018, if I remember correctly, or 2020, 2021 maybe. Jewel 18, awesome, stepped up. Oh, get around him, yep. Let's go, Pasta. Yes, sir. I want to try to get him into the middle. Bang, right there. So what I did there was I took my defender and I tried to get him to go into the middle, and then the last second I switched, so I was trying to get him to do that, and I just took my other defenseman and was able to bump him off the puck. So player switching is super important, guys. I understand player switching is an absolute mess, though, in NHL, so it's not always your fault. But if you can kind of, you know, there is a skill gap to it, and if you can manipulate your players and switch at the right time, kind of set them up where you want to go, you can do stuff like that. But I am struggling with it regularly in NHL 23. Am I going to get wrapped? All right, let's end the period well. On the breakout. We're going to try another flip play. This time with Pasta. And we get it. Let's go! What a play! Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Busted coverage there by my man. And Pasta's going to pick one far side. Mike Green, you got to intercept that, brother. He's going to force that down. Yep, nice goal. Nice goal. Those are the plays, man. If you fire it between, like, on the rush, it reminds me so much of 6v6. Like, there's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but those are, like, those cut plays and those passes up through the middle, especially saucer passes. Like, they almost always go through. There's no intercepting them, and I know there was a big concerted effort to make the game feel similar on all modes. So, like, oh, wow, that's a nice goal, too. I gotta stop talking. To make all the modes feel similar. Like, ESHL and HUT, for example, have played differently for the last, like, 7 years. And now I know they are trying to make them all play pretty similar. Like, even the goaltenders, the AI goaltenders in 23, they got added all those EASHL goalie animations, right? So that's just an example of it. Oh, my goodness. How did that shot not get off? Oh, my. I am getting, like, hooked or knocked, like, right as I'm going to take the shot, like, every time. Wild. If I can just get one of those to go, man. We've had multiple chances in front of that, like, right here. I had no way to get that into the net. It's too close. Back to the point. Maybe a point shot. We're all over him. All right. Block that. Nice goal. All right. That's a tough one to give up. That's a tough one to give up. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. There it is. Jared McCann. All right, back within one, boys. Back within one. He's having a hard time breaking the puck out. I think I'm going to switch to the 2-3 and 1-2 blue. I don't know if he's nervous, but he's having a heck of a time breaking the puck out, and that was when I was running the 1-2 passive. I've talked about this before, guys. Like, your strats should kind of change depending on your opponent. What am I doing? Okay, thank you. Going east and west is just not it, man. I need to get going. See, he's going to send it to McDavid. Yep. So you've got to play for that. McCann, get going. Then to Tkachuk. Did we get by him? No. I don't know why I keep trying to break him down the side. I need to go back into the middle. He keeps going to the side, and I'm just getting beat there. Let's go. There's that aggressiveness. Oh, my goodness. I hit the bar. All right, 1:23 remaining. Let's get a timeout. See if we can tie things up here. David's fast. Let's get going. Cut in, Slavin. Be a hell of a time for your first goal, buddy. Oh, my God. How did that not go? Come on, dude. Let's go! What a hope and a prayer. Oh, this game is a disaster. How did that get in? Boys, full disclosure, I'm going to the far side guy here, not Zibanejad. I'm trying to hit McDavid. Oh, my Lord, and we're tied. This kid is stunned. 1.5 remaining. You can't make this up. Final minute, boys. Just throw anything at the net. It's been like that for a decade. All right, it's winning in overtime. Get going, Tkachuk. Stickler from behind. Or, I mean, Pochek from behind. Where's he going on that? Oh? Let's go! What a win! Pasternak with a hat trick. What a tough Allen champs. I mean, that's what on him. That's on him. He dove right to his goalie. Like, I don't know how his goalie's just to make the save. Pasternak with a huge hat trick. Look at that. 4-point night for McCann. The second line went off. We got an assist, a big assist from Tkachuk, who was a +4. Love this card. We are going to end this one here, fellas, because there's no way the next game I can top that. So in the next episode, I'll let you know how this finishes. And then we'll get into rivals for next week and hopefully make some big pulls on the team. But thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.